Battery's coming out of the camera. I forgot to swap the battery out. We're a little late by like 5 minutes. Oh, the crow is here. I don't have any crow food. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, and it's been raining too, and it's supposed to rain today, and I've got 3 appointments outside. Good morning, Phoenix.
Good morning.
Day 2.
Yay.
Day 2 of school, and we're just gonna make our day happen. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our day happen.
I'm gonna go to school, then I'm gonna go home and play Gorilla Tag on the VR headset.
There you go. So today is not supposed to be a total washout. However, they do show rain every hour for the whole day. All 3 of my appointments today are also outside. So it could wind up being a very interesting day as a whole. So I'm headed to my first appointment of the day. It's actually a recheck. I had replaced a battery in this vehicle back in March, and it sounds like the alternator probably isn't working anymore. So, yeah. Appointment number 1 is done, and I was able to charge the camera up a little bit. I do plan a little bit in advance. I do have chargers and stuff for things like that in here. Let's see. All right, on to the next one. Whoop, whoop, let's do it. Oh, and there's something interesting at the end of the street up here. I want to show you guys. So at the bottom of this hill, do you guys see this? I know nobody's going to know what this is, so I'm just going to tell you. This right here is the border here and here, like this way here and this way here, is the border of the Zombie Bridge Park that we go to, and we just went to like last week. So the next time we go, remind me, I am going to go and film from that view looking back this way. All right? That way you guys know where we're at, and what we're doing, and geographical locations and stuff. Yeah, so the Wapato Park, which is off to the right here, is the one that we go to. In fact, let's just go here because I have to use the facilities. So we're not going to walk around or whatever. I don't have time. I have to get to my next job. But yeah, obviously it looks familiar now, right? Got the the waterfall is actually working in its full capacity today. So yeah, so we're gonna go up here and take a right and go and use the bathrooms, and then I'll head off to my next appointment. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, geese. Pardon me. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry to disturb you, but thank you for moving. Have a good day. See, who was the most polite one in that situation? Definitely me. I didn't honk, but they were. So I'm headed to my 3rd appointment of the day. It's going to stop raining here just for a second, only because we're underneath the overpass. Yeah. It's actually supposed to rain for the next 2 hours. And, but maybe not consistently. And it's not pouring right now by any means, but I mean, if you're out in it, it's still enough to get you wet. And I don't like to get wet. However, today I'm just going to like mind over matter this, and if it starts raining, I'm just going to keep working. I'm not going to seek shelter. I'm just going to get wet if it requires getting wet, because I'll go home, take a nice warm shower, and get dry. I just don't like what the wetness does. It rusts things, it makes ink smear, it makes paperwork fall apart. It can actually be a little hectic when you're trying to put parts together. If you have like sealant or something, you don't want water getting into oil. So, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why I don't like it when it rains, but also, if you drop like just one drop, I'm very clean when I work, but if you drop just one drop of oil on the ground, it looks like a huge mess. So, what am I doing here? 0.9 miles, exit 120 AB. I can actually get in this other lane and bypass all this traffic, kind of like I did the other day. So here we go. We're gonna bypass all this traffic on the left. Currently, GPS is showing this route as red, meaning that it's very heavy, aka not moving, aka pain in the butt. And oh, look at that. We were able to get through all that. This has never happened before. Their computers are down. The United States government computers are down, so they are not able right now to issue passes to get through. So the other way that you can get through is to drive in with somebody who is military, and essentially while they're with you, you are their responsibility. However, the person is indisposed at the moment. They're actually at the doctor's with a child, so so that's not going to work either. So I'm going to wait about 10 minutes and see if their computers come back online, and hopefully that'll work. Hopefully I can still do this appointment, because yeah, it's month end. So I was hoping to have this. This is actually a pretty good appointment, a pretty good job, and I was really hoping to have this on the books so that we could get some bills paid. It's just a part of doing business.
Turn right on the I-5 North Rail.
I'm off base. I'm going home. Holy cowaroonies. That was an ordeal. Huh. So, for a civilian, when you go onto the base and you're just a visitor, even though I am a contractor, I'm not a contractor that's going there to work on something for the military or a continued ongoing project. So if you were like an elevator repairman, then I'm sure that you could probably get and you had a contract on base, then you'd be able to get a badge or a pass or something for like clearance, so you don't have to go up to the visitor center every single time and get a pass every single time. Well, I don't have that option. I am an individual contractor for each person, so every time I go on base, I have to get another pass. Well, every time that it's a civilian, they always do a full background check on you when you go and give them your ID and stuff. So every time I go, they also do a full background check and say, hey, are you a good person? Oh, okay, we'll let you onto our military establishment. So, that part of their computer system was down. And so my customer called the McChord side. So this is Joint Base Lewis McChord. McChord is Air Force and Fort Lewis is Army. I'm pretty sure. I'm not military, so don't, you might correct me if I'm wrong. They called one of the other visitor centers and they said, nope, all of our stuff is up and running. So I drove all the way to the other visitor center, and then once I got on post, I had to drive all the way back on post. So it was like 40 minutes round trip, and I didn't charge for that because the alternative would be to reschedule today's appointment, and I had like everything with me, coolant and oil catch and coolant catch stuff and cleanup stuff, and it was like, oh man, I would hate to have to go back and rebook this at another time and date. So we did it. We got it done, and it was raining, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I came out here the other day, last week. I made it out here for the diagnostic, and it was not undercover. The vehicle wasn't undercover. It was just like there, out in the middle of everywhere. And I was dreading today because there's like big old fat raindrops coming down at a pretty good clip when I got there. So I'm like, oh, I am going to get wet. They put up a shelter for me. Oh, it was so amazing. I'm so happy. So I'm not wet. There's a couple times I had to go out to the vehicle, and I'm not going to complain about that. Not at all. It was pretty cool. So, got it done. 5:58. It's the end of the business day. Got a little bit of paperwork to do. And dinner. And family time and a little bit of relaxing tonight. Are you ready?
Yes. He's just dying to get in.
I know, he really is.
So excited. Just be careful you don't cut into anything.
You know, if it had been me, then since it was in my room, I probably would have like opened it and like closed it again.
Oh, you're like that, are you? I didn't realize you're so sneaky.
No, back when I was like growing up and stuff. So this is from Ben Massey and Kat, I also presume. And this is something for Phoenix.
Special.
Look for a tag before you do anything.
Ooh, bag.
It's not for you though, Buffy. Not for you.
Oh, it's inside. Enjoy your gift. Great job, Phoenix, and hopefully this golf course is cool in VR from Ben Massey.
What?
Pull one side, and then you can undo the knot. Just be careful. Remember how I told you, yep, to do it gently so that you don't make a bigger knot, right?
Now I'm all curious too. I'm curious too. Is it for me?
Not for you.
Oh. Ooh, tissue paper.
Before I open the box,
What?
there's nothing else in the bag. It's a stick.
Wow.
H golf.
This flap pulls out. Those flaps pull out. There you go.
Two little thingies, and then a golf stick and two free zip ties.
Okay, so
And a box.
that looks like a VR golf club.
I can go golfing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Go sit down. You're getting
So-
snot on me. Go.
No, you don't like my
Go lie
snot.
down. Go lie down.
I like my snot.
I can go golfing.
Dude, that is awesome. Wow.
I know something else I could do with this.
What?
The viewers probably won't understand it, but I play this game called Gorilla Tag, and there are things in there called Gorilla Tag Ghosts, which are basically just bots or NPCs, and sometimes they have long arms, so like their arms are like extended and like longer, so I could not only use this for golf, I could also use this to make my arms longer.
Look at that.
You sniffing it?
It smells like my dad working.
It smells like my dad
Smell
working.
It. Smell it.
Oh, it smells like the pool, the pool vinyl. It smells
like,
really good. I love that smell.
It smells like when you're like working and like you get that smell.
Yeah, I agree. It has like a... I can't say that's my favorite smell.
I like that smell.
It's normal.
Of course, that's one reason why I got into automotives, because I like the smell of gasoline.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the only reason?
No, it is certainly not the only reason. The first reason I got into automotive is because I couldn't afford to fix my car when I was a teenager, so I had to do it myself.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you!
That's awesome.
I'm gonna enjoy golfing and pretending to be a ghost.
Ben, thank you, man. That was very nice of you. Now you know what's in the box.
Yep.
It is not Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
Did you ever look that up?
Hey Google! What is Schrodinger's cat?
Hey, I just want to let you know, y'all have been watching Beyond 1031 with Troy and Angie. It's a great vlog, daily vlogger, trying to break the Guinness record. This is me and Callie saying hi to Buffy and Coda and the chicks. Y'all take care. Make sure to like and comment, and make sure you subscribe if you're new here to the channel.